education has been my background. Like I said, that I had that influence from those two teachers in South Caicos, and then my brother and his wife were both teachers. So, and then when I was in high school too, one of the things I didn't mention is the principal came from Jamaica, and he taught me history. He was principal plus teacher, and that inspired me to, because I initially wanted to do medicine. He inspired me to do history. And so I went off to college and I did history. When I came back, actually I wanted, after that, after spending 3 years in Jamaica, although I did history, I had a passion for young people, so I wanted to go into counseling. So I went to the University of the West Indies and I did a 2-year course in social work. When I came back, they placed me back into the classroom as a teacher. And of course, I went and I pursued further studies. But in terms of building my career, history has been the subject that I taught throughout my career. And I was given the opportunity to elevate myself with struggles, because I was a straight shooter. I didn't take much nonsense in the classroom. Not only in the classroom, even when I became principal, I was very outspoken about the system. I didn't like the way the system was going. And I discovered that a significant number of students had numeracy and literacy challenges. And I made every possible effort in South Caicos and in North Caicos, where I worked, to correct the situation, even going against the regulations as set out by the Ministry of Education. For example, I spent 2 years, I spent quite a number of years teaching history in South Caicos, and I was promoted in 92 to principal, 89 to vice principal, then 92 as principal. Then I transferred to North Caicos. And I found that the numeracy and literacy challenges were more severe there. So I worked with Jean Wise of Pine Key, and we built a reading lab to make sure that the kids could be able they were taught reading. We even took them out of the regular. I was not the one who was hard and fast on regulations. I believed in making, as a principal, making adjustments for my students. I believe in meeting the needs of my students. Several of them couldn't read and write, so we took them out of the regular class. Why give a child biology and physics and chemistry if he can't read and write? And we made sure that we provided that foundation for them. And Pine Key Project built a reading lab. The Ministry of Education, I didn't even ask them for permission. I didn't even tell them about it until they came to graduation and they saw it. Of course, I get heckled for it, but it didn't matter. What mattered to me in my teaching career was seeing our children progress. You know, seeing, I made reference all the time to, he's now a manager at Fortis, James Julian. He had the same challenges. We kept him in school for 7 years, building on that numeracy and literacy foundation. He's a manager today. You know, but my career span, you know, as I said, I was a principal. Then also I spent 10 years at the community college, and that was another, you know, uplifting move in my life.